probably wondering why the title name. Well, I'll cut it short. This video is about introducing myself.
What's poppin'? Hi, welcome. What's talking? That's right, me. Welcome to another slapping review. Talking, that's right, me. Welcome to another video. Yes, that's right. What's talking? That's right, me. Welcome to another video. Hello, gang. That's right, it's me. Yo, you can see my face. I know. He's so ugly, or there's cum on the walls. It doesn't matter. What's up, gang?
What's up, gang?
Okay, first try.
What's up, my CP lover? It's your boy, Rubbery, with another
children. What's talking? That's right, me. Today is a beautiful day because today my channel is officially 1 year old. So in this video I want to talk about everything I have done last year, from statistics to reviewing my own videos, and I will be talking about what I am gonna try to do different in 2024 and talk about my upcoming videos. So let's get into it. So in this first year I have uploaded 32 videos, which is incredibly low, but it's my first year so I'll allow it. I have collected 67 subscribers total, and I have about 4,600 views in total. And sorry that this is all in Dutch. I'm Dutch, so that's why it's not in English, sorry. But as you can see with this graph, I kind of peaked a lot in April and July, which makes sense because that was when my channel started growing. And you can also see that I unpeaked a lot in August because that was when I started losing motivation, and I only recently picked that up. So before I begin the critique part, two things I have to mention. First of all, my room is quite messy. I had like a sleepover 2 days ago, and also if you hear massive bangs, that's because it's currently the 31 December, so yeah, end of the year, and everybody is fireworking away, so that's why. But yeah, I thought it would be funny for the critique part that I'll just rate my own videos, which is not gonna be biased at all. I promise I'll be more critical on it than you might think. But yeah, I thought we'd just go from the oldest one to the newest one and just my thoughts, kind of, because I feel like I don't really have shared those, which makes sense because in the time that I made the video I thought very differently of them. But now that I kind of see my old videos, I'm like, things could have gone better. And I want to start, obviously, with the first one. By the way, also, I have here sex tier, obviously the highest. God over good tier, which is just, yeah, speaks for itself. Average is just decent. It's like, it's watchable. It's alright. Disappointing is just kind of like, I feel like it had potential more. That's what I kind of mean with it. It's like a cool concept, but it's kind of ruined, or it's kind of like on the bad side. And bad is just straight up bad. Like, it's just, why the fuck did I make this? The script is bad, all that stuff. Like, it was just badly made. So the first one is introducing myself, and I don't think we have to watch anything about it. Like, I think the audio, yeah. this mic, like,
In this modern day of age, I guess you can say.
I'm gonna go back to the mic actually at the end, the last video, because in Lethal Company it also had a problem, but here it's insane. There's no video or footage. This was my first video. Alright, you gotta give me some slack, but I didn't edit it at all or anything. So yeah, we started off the year with a banger, but it still got like 106 views. It wasn't even that bad or anything. But yeah, I think it deserves the bad thing, but I think that's alright. Now, I think disappointing only because it's the first video, so it kind of gets that step, but for the rest it's pretty bad. Next up we got my respect for dumb people. This video is incredibly weird, and the problem that I keep having, I think I already told you guys, but for the people who don't know, I'm dyslexic as fuck. So basically what happens is the fact that either I read from a script but I sound like very weird in my English, or I don't read from a script and I just start ranting about the same shit and repeating the same shit over and over. So it's kind of like a pick your poison. And now I'm kind of trying to do both, like just have scripts and shit. And it's kind of working, but at this time I was still figuring that out. And this video is kind of like, I had some good points. I think I still agree with some of the points that I had, but it's just like, Like I go on for so long at parts. And this I still yeah I still agree with it. This part I go on for so long. Like it's just it's non-stop.
Time they are like the book and I don't know what it's called.
So yeah, it was just way too long, and I think that's okay for a philosophical video, but it didn't really add anything. And also, again, the background. We'll fix that later, but for now, like it's still just black and like text and shit. So I think my respect for dumb people, it also just goes in the disappointing time. It was just disappointing. Uh, Next up we got Dev. This was also the first three videos are just philosophy videos. I think just to skip through it is also disappointing. All these videos are kind of like interesting concepts, but I just butchered them so much. Like I think I could really do something with those types of concepts, but I just didn't do great. And I think that's okay because again, those were my first videos. I'm still very new to this all, but yeah, I think now that I look back, yeah, it could have gone better, obviously. Next up, we got Warframe reviewed. Now, obviously, already, like, Warframe, if you don't know, is, like, probably, maybe not my favorite game, but, like, I have, like, 1,000 hours on it. Like, it's one of my favorite games. So, obviously, my first review was gonna be Warframe, right? And I think it's alright. I don't think it's that bad.
You have jump and heavy attack.
I don't remember it that
Quality
much.
in the lore is so broken and confused.
And I mean, I have background music and
They are
gameplay.
pretty bootylicious,
So that's pretty good, I think.
stuff, which can be annoying. Things that were
Dang.
8 out of 10.
It's weird to think that this was like a year, 10 months ago. Goddamn. It's not like it feels like yesterday or anything, but yeah. I think it was alright, and I remember this being very fun, grinding with my friends. So that was pretty epic. I think it was alright. I think it was an average video. It was just a 10-minute review, nothing too special. Ah, yes. School reviewed. Alright, this is one, in my opinion, very good, but it only has like 87 views. This one was pretty fire. I also had like all these PNG images. I talk so low in certain parts though, because I started recording these videos like way too late because it took way too long and I was very bad at planning. So what I just did was like I recorded to like 3 a.m. So like you have parts where I just said, well, wait, hold on.
Sexy dude, I'm listening.
Yeah, you hear like I'm like whispering and shit.
What is Dutch?
It's so good. But I don't know, average video I guess for me. I don't remember it that much. I'm not gonna be that critical or anything because it's kind of weird being critical that much on my own content because again, first of all, obviously I'm biased, but I thought it would be fun for this video to just kind of look back at everything I made and kind of see like, you know, what I think about it now. Yeah, I think the next one is Haunting of Bly Manor. I don't honestly, where is it? It's like the worst video. Don't watch it. If you haven't, don't watch it. It only has like 50 views. It's so bad. It's so bad. Like the opinions I have is not that bad, but just the background and the laziness. It's not good. Alright, next up. Ooh, Chainsaw Man. Yes. This was my first review, blew up. And also, yeah, I drink like so much Coca-Cola. And I just went sick about like if you hear this intro, like wait, hold on.
What's talking? That's right, me. Welcome to another slap-in review. This one is about Chainsaw Man.
Like you can like I sound like I am a crack or something. Like it's
You can
insane.
really see that
And I also edited for like the first time, and I also used like this pixel thing so it wouldn't get copyrighted. I felt so smart.
Just over.
It was a pretty good video, I think.
I
The
recommend
audio is pretty bad though, but that was just like my first mic and shit, so it all sounded pretty bad.
episode. Also,
So yeah, I think it's a good video. I think it's alright. No, I think it's better than this. And again, by the views, I'm just kind of going. Hold on, this is complex with all these tabs. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim. This one, most probably don't know this, but this video I actually made for school. I made this for an English presentation, and then was like, fuck it, I'm gonna do, you know, 2-in-1. So I'm also gonna just do it for YouTube and shit. I mean,
the actors really forced this throughout the film.
I guess it's alright.
Smart choice for the movie because it blends well with the fast-paced and weird fight scene.
Yeah, this is where my reviews got,
I could
in my
watch it
opinion, at least kind of decent. I mean, right now I can obviously, I think I can do it better, and then call that decent, if you know what I mean. But like, I think it was
Their
okay. It's
weirdness
just a
in-
6-minute review. Again, the editing and all that stuff could have done so much better. There's always room for improvement, especially these early videos. But I think for the time where I'm at right now, I think it's alright. Like when I'm older, hopefully, and my channel's way bigger, I'm gonna look back at this and I'll just rate them bad. But I think this was alright. And what is offensive? Yeah, this is my last philosophical video. I think this one is actually, like, again, obviously I think it's good. First of all, again, biased, but second of all, this is just straight up philosophy that I represent. So obviously I'm gonna agree with what I'm saying. So I'm just purely rating these philosophy videos that I made on like my editing and shit, and therefore it's horrible. But if you're like that kind of person just puts on a video and just plays a game, I think it's gonna be alright. Or when you sleep or something. But overall, yeah, disappointed. I think all these can just go. Channel progress is important for later, because right now I'm gonna talk later about that. But I'm planning on doing more of those. So for like right now, it's alright. But that video was like really bad. I think. Or actually, I put it in average because it's not. You can't really rate it as video. It's just kind of like mid progress, like what I'm doing at the time. Next up, we got ranking the most games. Yeah, this one, yeah, 160. For me, that was like blowing up. Like, I was like, goddamn, how did it get so many views? And it was insane as well. This video, and that tier list, I don't know if I think I showed in the beginning. Yeah, here. That tier list is long as fuck.
But I fuck.
Like, I never finished it. I got like part 2 and then I went. I also had like the most hot takes. Like, wait, hold on. Yeah, I put Team Fortress 2 in tier. Oh, that's so good. Like, what else? Hollow Knight I put it pretty good, even though I never played it. Ark. No, I think Ark belongs there. I think it's alright. Yeah, Brawlhalla is pretty ass. I don't care what people say. I still agree with that. Roblox, yeah, belongs in trash. Destiny is just waste of code. I agree. Borderlands is also really good. Tabs, yeah. I think I agree with this still for most of it. Final Fantasy deserves lower in my opinion. Final Fantasy Online, obviously, but yeah. I think that was an okay video. I don't know which one is part 1 and part 2. I guess I'm gonna just, I think they're both just average. They're just alright. They're just a normal tier list video. There's nothing really special about it. It has background music and shit. It is edited a bit, I think. And you just hear me rant about videos or games for long, so I think it's alright. This video was awesome to make. I remember this so well.
It's still loading, so.
This is like one of my only videos, and I think it's also just because my friends are in it, but this is like one of my only videos I can rewatch. Because it's just, I don't know.
Projector plays out the book. Read!
Yeah, this video was epic to make. I like this a lot.
Megan!
Yeah, that's a good video in my opinion. I still like that one. Where is it at? Phasmophobia. Is it up? Oh, there we go. Good. Next up, we got. Oh man, I think I need to close these tabs. Jesus Christ! But I'm afraid if the recording goes wrong or anything, then I have to open them all again. 18. I obviously no joke forgot about this one.
Probably the main thing. Yeah, I think that pretty much sums it up.
This music I made on my own, and you can tell because it's fucking horrible.
Not trying to offend anyone with ADHD, but that's pretty already many times.
I mean, this video was extremely accurate on ADHD, but again, it could have been done so much better. I did like weirdly hit like perfectly 6 minutes. That's pretty insane. Yeah, annoying ADHD child. It was just a fun video to make. It was just a little video that I made, kind of as a joke, obviously, or just 100% as a joke. It was alright. I think it was just average. I would never watch it. Like I'm just kind of like also trying to rate these. I'm just kind of looking at like trying to be unbiased as possible. So just looking like, what if someone else made this? And I would never watch it. I'll probably click it because I have ADHD, obviously. And I'll probably watch it for, like, I don't know, enough for him to get, like, money or some shit. And then I'll just leave. I'll be like the first 2 rules. I'll be like, and then I'll just go. So I think it's average for that reason. Yeah, and we also rate that. Yes, this was probably my biggest failure. I think we're just gonna put them both in disappoint. Nah, I think it's actually bad. See, this could have been so good if I didn't play it before. I already knew everything about Devil May Cry, like. So when I replayed it as a video, obviously it wasn't gonna work. And also it was like 40 minutes long of gameplay, and it's Devil May Cry. So obviously this is the reason why most YouTubers don't really like. It's just a fighting game. I don't know, or it's not like that, but I don't know. You can't really. It's complicated, all right. But yeah, it's bad. It's bad. It's a bad video. I'm sad about it. It's an epic game though. Please play it. The Winter Sale's still going, so yeah. Yes. All right. My first Kingdom Come. Yes. This is where my videos got, in my opinion, interesting. This is also where my editing got like blown to fucking shreds. Like holy shit. I worked on this video, like I said earlier, with like the 3 a.m. shit. I worked like this, I think, for like a whole day. I didn't sleep. You can, I think you can hear it decent, I guess. But now it, hold on. Battles in this. I think I in the Netherlands because they just don't care. Here I whisper again. Tokyo, which means it's very hard to travel, or you would think Japan is and people getting killed. All the Breaking Bad. I mean, probably some shit is accurate from the video. A lot. I actually did a pretty decent amount of research on it. It's like 20 minutes. I think for like my first video, it was like the actual video, first video that I did like a lot of work in. Like this wasn't just like a 1 day upload. I put like maybe like more than a week into this. Like not like constantly working. I have school and all that stuff and just gaming as well. But like I put a lot of work in this video, and I'm still proud of it. It's not that good or anything, and you're probably gonna click it off in like 2 minutes if you haven't seen it already. But yeah, I'm proud of it. All right, this is just my bias. I can't control it. All right. Oh, this video. I think it opens with no, it doesn't open with actual porn, but this and it was Devil May Cry 2, but we already rated that, so it's fine. Yes. All right, the Bible review. This one was juicy, man. It's so sad that the sequel didn't go off that well, or else I just probably do the whole Bible. I actually read it like I think 1/3. I read eventually from the actual Bible, so I actually learned something, which is pretty funny. But this video was good. I also had I think it was like one person in the chat. Don't look at this. It's not important. Yeah, it had a lot of comments. I think one person gave a whole take about here. It's one of my a person at my school. Yeah, I remember that so well. I was like, oh shit. And it also just got a lot of comments in general. It was really just, I don't know, it was an original concept, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. And it was epic. And it worked. People liked it. Just overall stoinks, man. Like, goddamn, it worked. So yeah, I'm happy about that video. Here, Bible review. Also, just Skeetus, or Steezus? It's Steezus, right? Like on the front, if you don't know it. Yeah, that's a good video. Alright, next up is, I think just 2, or nah, I don't think so. Ah, this one. This one is a weird one, because I got like 20, it's also a video later that is my most watched, but I got like 20 views for like 4 days or some shit. I remember being like incredibly low for like a few days. I was like, yeah, this video's not gonna blow off, and then it just blew off like magically. Like for me at least, like 350 is nothing in just normal YouTube, or just actually in general, not even normal YouTube. But for me, it was like, what the fuck, and it was insane. Other way, and these shows all sucked, by the way. I actually all watched them. I watched She-Hulk with my friends in the Discord call. I mean, and it was epic. Epically bad, obviously. It wasn't that bad though. I thought it was overhated. I remember like saying that this show, I think I said this show was the best of all 3 of them, and I completely agree with that. She-Hulk was immensely overhated. Like, and it kind of pisses me off that it was. Like, so many people just crybabied about that, and I think that's bullshit. And Venom 2 got overloved. Like, goddamn, that movie was horrible. And Morbius was just like, obviously, completely dog shit, so yeah. That was a good video, I think. The views make sense. It was a good video. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in good. Next up is this video has so many views. I don't know why. Like,
You in a while.
it's just a review.
Every character has
I
an
did
arc
some
in
cool
this.
editing though that I want. Like I also did this in my Princess Mononoke. It's a bit too loud. Princess Mononoke video, like the whole sound shit. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. Oh shit. What in the Sigma? All right. Yeah. I mean, it was alright, I guess. I don't know. It's I think it's good, but it's just I don't know. I hated that it's my most watched. It's so uncreative. It's just a review on a show that I like. It's a good show. If you haven't watched it, again, watch it. Don't watch the video though. There are better reviews out there. But like, yeah, it's a good show. But I hated that that's the most watched one. But I mean, we can't always get what we want. This video deserved way more love, man. Oh, it grew a lot since I last saw it. This video was hype. You also see my stupid ass haircut. I mean, right now it's also kind of ridiculous, but that's because I showered. But this was my like lesbian haircut days. This video was so funny to make though. I think it was, where was it? I was with the hold on. If you haven't seen it, watch it. Obviously, I'm gonna say that because it's epic. Yeah, here it is. I wasn't searching for this. You saw it at the beginning of the video. There's also, where is it? Where I eat a, what's it called? Citrus? No. Is it citrus? No, lemon. Just lemon. All right.
It's like the same thing. It's just yellow.
Yeah.
Very original. So let's. Why the fuck would you bring it to school? You fucking retard. Just eat any other thing. Let's go. Here we go.
I'm just realizing I'm making a video about me reflecting on my channel, and therefore I'm watching videos about myself, rating my own videos to reflect on myself. Dang. It's like 7th dimension shit.
It's gonna try to
Goddamn.
get off the skin. Just like that.
That video was epic to make. You can also hear my friend laugh in the background, which I think is great. It's epic. That's a good video. I agree. Also, part of you guys are obviously not gonna do this because they're like 32 videos. But let me know what you guys' favorite video is, or like top 3. That would be epic. I like to know, because then I can know what I have to do in the future. And it was just part 2. I don't know why I saw Beldaphine twice. Jesus Christ. Dark times, man. Dark times. I mean, Exodius is pretty dark times. Not gonna, or Exodus, I think. But yeah. Where the fuck is it? I'm just gonna do some quick ones because I know these. This one, I think it's average. What do we got next? Or else this video is gonna be way too long. It's just me gonna be talking about myself, which is fair because I'm egotistic as shit. But like, goddamn, my core video was alright, but the pixels, goddamn. If I recorded this so much better,
It's just
so
automatically. I said.
And I also should have had a face cam like I have right now. I should have just streamed this or some shit. That would be so cool. Or at least better, I think. Crowbar is, by the way, fucking funny. Like, it's like Facebook on steroids. It's so good. But yeah, disappointing as fuck. This is also just a good video. I'm just gonna skip to this. This was a good video. It's a good review, just like Vikings. There's nothing really much to say. This video, though, goddamn. This is also, I think, with the most. No, I think that's that's not. It's not Phasmo. I think it's tied, but Lethal Company is with the most friends, obviously. But we're gonna get into that later. This video.
Oh my god!
This video is so irate. It's so good. It's also, I got so angry because I think it's here or something. It's like it just randomly turns black. The screen for like fucking, feels like an hour. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere there, right? Or is it earlier? Hold on. I need to check this shit because it made me so angry. Like OBS just didn't record us. Oh yeah, it was here. Fucking this stupid shit, right? So, and it just went black. It was like also just like the first minute. That's what people are still watching, man. Like, do it at the end when everybody already left. Come on. So yeah, I just got unlucky there. But for the rest, it's yeah, this is sex tier, honestly. I think that's like the best video I made. And also my friends agree with that, I think. So it's not even biased. It's just, that video was just hype. This one again is just a boring review.
Movie that has been in
I mean,
the back
I
of
think it's
Boy this
alright,
week.
but nobody really watched it because nobody really watched Evil Dead Rise. I mean, a few, but like, yeah, it was
fucking
it was already dead when they started.
hot. The mom.
Yeah. And also my comedy was very weird. I talked with my friend about it. Like it was like he said like, "Oh, it's pretty normal," and then you just start like hoarding about the bomb. And I agree, but I thought that was funny, so yeah. But nah, it's alright, I guess. Next up, I think it's my Heidegger video. No, it's my classical. Okay, I'm just gonna do these ones real quick. Classical one, Barbenheimer one, and Heidegger one, and Gunfire Reborn. All incredibly disappointing. And those were also like my, not my last videos, but like for a long time. I left with that, like I just went dead after that. And those were all horrible. Classical music could have been so good, but I didn't. Barbenheimer could obviously been so good. I also released the review very soon, but I should have just talked about it more, man. I have so much to say about those movies. I mean, it was still like 20 minutes, but yeah. Heidegger was just horrible. I'm not even gonna talk about that. Gunfire Reborn was just, I don't know. It just didn't felt right. I felt dirty when I made that. Not gonna lie. I didn't even do Princess Mononoke. I didn't put it in. Well, Princess Mononoke, in my opinion, is just average. It could have been better if I don't know, did it better. Like that part where I just used the whiteboard. If you have seen it, it just goes on for way too long and it's so unedited. But I also like it in a way. I don't know. It's more natural, but. Yeah, and Lethal Company is so good in my opinion, but my mic is so irreparable. Like I fucked that audio shit.
Fuck do you get into?
Like it's alright, but at the end it's like 10 times harder.
Harmless. Yeah, that one is harmless. Don't worry about it.
What? I don't know where you are. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it. I should have synced that better. But yeah, overall, just I guess it's average. Most of my videos, in my opinion, are just average. I guess there are some good ones though. These are just the golden boys, and this one is just legendary. Like, I think everybody, all of my friends can agree that this is my best video. I think so. That's again, like I said, that's not even biased. Maybe the Bible review, but I think they all agree that Genshin is just the best, or the fruit tier list actually. That's one. Yeah, I think. Yeah. That makes sense. And I think, yeah, the only reason I'm not putting it bad because it's a really good concept, but it just didn't work that well. I'm still gonna do it though, but I'm gonna try to do it differently. I think that balances out. But yeah, that was my critique part on all the videos that I made. I'm probably gonna do this every month, and not yearly again. Maybe yearly like something, but or else, because if I'm actually gonna do, which I'm gonna get later into, but every week a video again. Yeah, yearly, that's gonna be impossible. They're just gonna make like a 2-hour video or something. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just monthly, at the end of the month, I'm just gonna review the videos I made back then and how I could improve. Because I think that's fun. I think it's fun to just look back and say, yeah, that was horrible. And I'm gonna do it better, hopefully at least. You know, reflection I think is important in growth. So yeah, and it also helps when you guys just tell what is bad about it, not obviously just ass video, dislike and just walk away. That's also fine, but yeah, critique would be nice. But yeah, that was my critique part. So for the second last part, reflection, obviously. What am I gonna do differently this year than the year before? First of all, some things that I haven't really like pointed, but obviously I'm gonna try to be better at editing and just make better content. But it's not really a goal I can really set. Just be better, that doesn't really make sense. But I'm obviously gonna try to do that, like put more work into it. So yeah. But I have 4 main points or like 3 that I really like want to focus on. First of all, pretty important, I want to upload at least 1 video every week, and I'm dead serious about that. And I have also made a kind of trade with that. If I don't do it, one of my most devious friends that I have, and trust me, this person is devious as hell, I'll make server owner of my own Discord server that I now have for like, I think like 2 years or something, or I think 2 or 3 years or something. So basically, all hell will break loose, and it actually has worked. I also made like different challenges for myself. Like if I didn't do this, this person would the most devious friend would be server owner, and I did those bets and I completed them. Like because it's such a good motivation. So I think it would help for me with the whole making a video every week, or else my whole Discord server is basically fucked. So I'm gonna try to do that, but all jokes aside, yeah, I'm gonna try obviously to do that. Also, and that's more a try, obviously, but I don't know when. Like, I don't have any numbers around it, and also not any games around it. But I also really want to try streaming. If you guys have any games in mind, please send them in the comments. I'm gonna stream it. I just need a good game, like a horror game or something. I don't care. I'll stream it. I promise. Uh, Unless it's like a hentai game or some shit, or it's just ass. Actually, never mind the promise, but just if you have good games in mind, please let me know. And the third thing is that I said this before, obviously, but I'm gonna try to do a reflection video every month about the videos that I made in that month, and also just in general, like I did in this video, like how many subs I have now and how many views. Why? Because I think it's funny, I think it's original, but I also think it's just handy, and then people can also see like how much I've grown, and I think like in the future, if it actually works, I think that's pretty cool to look back on. So yeah, and my fourth kind of thing, but therefore is like with the live stream thing, but just in general. If you guys have any ideas or any tips or tops, just let me know. That would be great. In the comments. But you can also just to the community page, I think, because I'm also just gonna be posting when I have a new video on there. But yeah, so that would be great. And now, probably the part why some of you are actually still here and maybe watch this video to begin with. What are gonna be my upcoming videos? So I already have 3 that I'm certain of I'm gonna make, so I'm only gonna talk about those. I have some other ideas, but I don't know if those will actually happen or not. But first of all, I'm gonna do a review on Berserk 1997. You know, the anime, the old anime. If you know that Berserk song meme, that comes from that anime. All the memes from Berserk that are animated come from that. If it's like, oh my god, Berserk is shit, that show, it's the other one. It's from like 2014, I think. But this is the old one. This one is apparently very good. But as you will see in my review, I have a very different opinion on that. Some things are good, some things are horrible. And I'll talk about that. Secondly, I want to talk about an indie game that I have really liked that a friend bought for me, Turbo Overkill. It's incredibly cool and it's incredibly awesome, and just the gameplay overall is just great. So I'm also going to talk about that game and I'm going to review it. And third of all, I'm going to review my own country, but then most importantly the politics and then the political groups and sides, because I have gone into politics a lot recently. Like I've almost seen every government, I guess speaking you would call it in English so far. Well, I'm kind of behind right now, but yeah. And I really want to give my own opinion on what I think about the people in my company. Now, especially that we are maybe going to have a new prime minister, Geert Wilders. I don't know if you have heard about him, but he's kind of becoming popular also in other countries. I'm getting a lot of English videos talking about him because he's kind of insane. So I also want to talk about that. So those are 3 video ideas that I know for sure that I'm going to make. But let me know what you guys think. And again, like I said earlier, if you guys have any video ideas or games I can stream, please let me know down in the comments. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. Bye bye.